Welcome back. As an expectant mom's baby grows, the ultrasounds become more interesting and active.
In our series, Pregnant After 35, expectant mom Rose Itzkovitz takes us along for her latest checkup and explains why after 35, a more detailed ultrasound is recommended.
Here we are around the 5-month mark. Following my brief scheduled checkup, I met with Sanford's maternal fetal medicine doctor for a more in-depth ultrasound.
We're looking at all the baby's structures in detail to make sure that there's no structural abnormalities with the heart, the brain, all of the different organ systems.
This ultrasound lasted an hour and a half.
We're also doing something called a genetic ultrasound, which is kind of like doing a physical exam on the baby. And so we're looking at different ultrasound features that may be associated with chromosome abnormalities.
So that little part going in there.
Dr. Van Erden says the reason for my long ultrasound comes back to my so-called advanced maternal age.
As we get older, you're more likely to have chronic hypertension, diabetes, chronic medical problems, which you don't specifically have.
Still,
I would say to you that I see a lot of women in 35 or older in their 40s and even in their 50s pregnant and doing well. With regard to risk of fetal abnormalities or chromosome abnormalities, the risk is not just like before 35 you're not at risk and above 35 it just suddenly skyrockets. It's kind of a continuous type of a thing. It's just higher as you get over 35.
as for my checkup, every moving part seemed to be where it should, except for this.
The umbilical cord is inserted sort of towards the edge of the placenta.
Dr. Van Erden says it's not that big of a deal so far, but something to keep an eye on as my baby girl grows. Rose Itzkovitz, Valley News Live.
And stick with Valley News Live as we continue to follow Rose as she gets closer to her due date.
Doing well so far. Later